Okay ji, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. Let's start with little breaking. For example, you are having a question: x square plus 9x plus 20 is equals to 0. So the first thing what you need to do is you need to multiply the first number and the last number. Now when there is nothing, we have a 1, so that's why I have added the 1 here. Now 1 multiplied by 20, multiplying the first number and the last number, so the product is 20, right? Now what am I going to do? I am going to find out the factors of 20. 4 multiplied by 5 is also 20, right? Other than that, 10 multiplied by 2 is also 20. Now the next step is going to be, I need to see which of the combination makes up the middle number of mine. So what if I say 1 plus 20? It makes a 21. So is it equal to 9? No. So that's why this is not going to be my factor. The second one, let's subtract these two. What do I get? Minus 19. So does it take 9x? No. So this is also not correct. Let's take the second factors 4 and 5. Now when I add 4 and 5, this makes a 9, right? So I will be choosing 4 and 5 as my factors. Let's rub it out. Now my next step is going to be writing the first one and your third one as it is. The next step is going to be this sign which I have highlighted with this color, the highlighter. What I'm going to do is I will be writing this sign once again with the bigger number. So x square plus 5x plus 4x, the 5 and 4 digit which I took because of the factors, right? X square plus 5x plus 4x plus 20 is equals to 0. Now x, I will take out the common by using these two first. X multiplied by x is x square plus 5. Now 4, again x plus 5 is equals to 0. Please remember this thing, that your first bracket and your second bracket is going to be same once you are taking out the common. Now what I will do is this number and this number, it's going to be kept in a bracket form, x plus 4, because when there is no sign it's a positive number, right? So x plus 4, and these two brackets which I have put a dot on, x plus 5, they are written twice, right? I will write that once now, is equals to 0. Now I know that x plus 4 is equals to 0, then x plus 5 is equals to 0, writing it separately. The last step is going to be x is equals to minus 4, because plus 4 it goes to the other side, it becomes a minus 4, right? And plus 5, when it goes to the other side, it becomes a minus 5. So this is how we solve a quadratic equation. If you have not understood this, so we are going to do a second example, do not worry. Please hold on for 2 minutes. Make sure to subscribe our channel. Okay, let's say you are having a question x square minus 14x plus 13. So the first rule was to multiply the first number and the last number. Let's do it. When there is nothing, we have a 1, right? So 1 will be multiplied with 13. 1 multiplied by 13 is 13, right? Now I will be finding out the factors of this 13. I know that 13 is a prime number, so only 1 multiplied by 13 is your 13, right? It does not come in any other table. And when I add 1 and 13 too, I get my answer 14, because I need to make my middle number now, right? So now what am I going to do is, as I need to make a minus 14, I will put this first number as it is and the last number as it is. Okay, is equals to 0. Now I need to make it minus 14, and I know my factors are minus 13 and minus 1, right? Because minus 13 and minus 1 makes a minus 14. I will be writing this same variable as it is once again. Now take the x common using these two, x into x minus 13. Make sure you are tallying it out once again. X multiplied by x is x square. X multiplied by minus 13 is minus 13x. Now here it's minus 1x plus 13. I know that it's a minus 1 coming here, so I will take minus common and as well as 1. Now minus 1 multiplied by x makes a minus 1x, right? And minus 1 multiplied by minus 13 makes a plus 13. Minus minus plus, okay? Now I will be writing this value and this value in a bracket form, x minus 1 and x minus 13 is equals to 0. Now I will be solving both of them separately. X minus 1 is equals to 0 and x minus 13 is equals to 0. So what do I get? X is equals to 13 and x is equals to 1. Don't worry if you have still not got the concept. Let's do a third example. Now for suppose you are having a question p square plus 2p minus 15 is equals to 0. Okay, now you need to find the factors of first number and last number's product. So 1 multiplied by 15 is what? 15, right? So I will be finding out the factors of 15 now. To make what? 2p. What could be the factors of 15? 15 multiplied by 1, firstly. Now if I add or subtract 15 and 1, what do I mean by that? 15 plus 1 is 16 and 15 minus 1 is what? 14. So am I making 2p in any way? No, I cannot make 2 in any way. So what I will do is, these are not the correct factors. Let's move on to another factor. 5 multiplied by 3 is also 15, right? And when I subtract both of them, what do I get? 2, right? So now what I will do is, always remember with the bigger number you will put this middle sign, okay? So plus 5, I know with the bigger number this sign is going to come, right? Now plus 5 minus 3 makes a 2, right? So what I will do is put the first number as it is, p square plus 5p minus 3p minus 15 is equals to 0. Now I will be taking out common p multiplied by p plus 5, right? And here minus and minus are coming in both the sides, so I will take minus 3 common. Now minus 3 multiplied by p and makes a minus 3p. Minus 3 multiplied by plus is going to be a minus. Minus 3 multiplied by 5 is going to be a 15. Okay, now p minus 3 and p plus 5 is equals to 0. So p is equals to minus 5, p is equals to 3. I hope now it's clear to you all. Let's revise the rules. So the rule number 1 is what? Multiply the first and last number. The rule number 2, find the factors of that product. Product means the answer of the numbers which you multiplied. Okay, and then once you have found the factors of the products, what you are going to do is, third, you will make the second term. Last step is going to be take out the common. Thank you for watching this video. If you have liked it out and if you have understood the concept of middle term breaking, do subscribe our channel.